Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare, the continuous game of Anno 1800. This should now be episode 65 or something like that, so this is definitely now the longest running series that we have on the channel. And yeah, while we were not able to create our Artisan quarter in the last episode, we are definitely going to do that in this one. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then we can finally get rid of our Artisan city here, the small one. And that will, well, allow us to get rid of a few ships, make more room for more influence, you know, stuff like that. We're definitely getting the next, well, the next influence upgrade soon.
I hate waiting when I'm spent
So,
with
the
money.
large exhibition of a World's Fair is definitely going to start soon. What we again need is more timber.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Also, I'm waiting for our archaeological expedition to get ready.
We careen into the unknown.
So, what do we get here?
Uncertain shores.
The fugitive. Local authorities come aboard looking for the fugitive you've taken in. A man in rags offered you his services in a port, saying he'd do any odd job for some food and the chance to join your crew. The captain agreed to take him on. He soon grew on your sailors, working hard and filling in wherever needed. But above all, he has proved a man of principle, a champion of the vulnerable, and as such the crew have learned to respect his silence on the matter of his past. They have to fight you for him. Yeah, 125%.
Look what blew up the blowhole.
Reward discovered. You have a new recruit. You're welcome to him, says the more senior of the two officials brightly. We had no idea he was so important to you. His colleague glanced at him nervously before wrinkling up a fake smile of his own. It's obvious they only chose to call off their pursuit because your vessel is far more powerful than theirs. With your ship free to continue, the former fugitive raises a glass. Thank you all, he says. Here's to a triumphant expedition and beyond. Okay, that is now a very difficult decision. I guess we will get rid of a dynamic loudspeaker. Ah, that hurts. Why can't you just send entire expedition fleets? That would be great. An expedition convoy.
Not much in the way of common dignity.
Ah, stop complaining.
It's all prepared. Oh, impeccable timing, as always.
Yeah, we still don't have steam carriages.
Uncompromising journalism.
That is a different story. For now, I'm just happy that we got that. And by the way, yeah, we are building here an artisan quarter. So
You gained an influence bonus.
oh, that should increase the amount of money that we are getting a little bit further. So, and here we get now the actor. Yeah, bonus supply from and canned food if we have a variety theater, but we also have an item that here residents are provided with variety theater. So, problem solved, right? But some people want to have a church for the extra bit of happiness. You know what? I'm willing to give it to them. You guys want a church? You may get it. As soon as we have more timber. By the way, what else can we put in there? Provided with the needs of bank, yeah, not necessary.
The ribbon is cut. They're streaming in.
Great. I could have gotten rid of the inspector because we have 2 more. I forgot that we have that. Okay. So it was quite a stupid decision.
New orders?
It could have been worse. Do I need to be careful about the light bulbs? And the coffee? Might be that in a few episodes I will have to recheck again if our production can keep up.
Only are reporting in.
So, you, timber, and you as well.
Aye.
Oh, more tourists.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I'm pretty sure that if I wouldn't restrict myself to set items, we would get even more tourists.
Game saved.
Isn't this just a beautiful shot? Oh, in the meantime,
We
a
know
new
not
thing happened.
peoples as you.
The mysterious artifacts. The discovery of several strange artifacts aboard spooks the crew, tied to the rigging, bunks, boards, and even atop the captain's desk. A warning, a threat, and they put them there. Since the nearby island is uninhabited, it is sensible only to think the perpetrator must be aboard. The crew must know or have seen something last night. We will ask the crew who did this. No one has anything to offer but the priest. It is his belief that some unholy chapter is opened. The next morning more of the eerie things have appeared. Cleanse the idols on holy fire, he shrieks. Nonsense, says the soldier. Set guards within, and we shall have this red. Yeah, keep guard.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
The teenagers are remorseful. It was a jape, a piece of trickery, sirs. We regret we are not received so. The crew are forgiving. The youths merely wish to contain their homesickness, and call for just 50 strokes of a birch per bottom. A virtuoso again, okay.
Lovely day for sea from Paris.
A travel agent. Well,
I'm glad. At least it's not any busier.
well, we are making 11,000 through to tourism. Well,
It's old news now, but they keep on. Motion approved.
well, thanks to World Fair.
Hold the crane. No more or less popular than before.
Oh, do I see right? Yeah, quest.
Ready to take a walk, sailor? Shake the tree, see what falls.
Battle path set. Battle cruiser ready.
So, Battle Cruiser also looks very beautiful. I mean, Is the visual quality of it already comparable to the steamships in Shogun 2? I mean, the ironclads? I'm honestly unsure.
A great moment for all of us.
My expedition has returned.
Success at sea is not
After weeks of
easily
trials and
won.
tribulations, your expedition comes home safe. You have found a radiant relic. The crew toasts to the success of your archaeological expedition. Okay, we've got the Northern Saga, Skull and Bones. And time to place the helmet. Artifacts. So now we got a new 3 artifact set. Barbarossa's Bones. A skeleton of a king among corsairs, who shall be saluted with cannons before we sail sea. And we increase our attractiveness further.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I mean, the museum is already getting us a 1,300. Beautiful metropolis, a very serious and grave kind of attractiveness that touches the soul. Well, the World Fair exhibition is doing a lot of that.
Still good footfall. Let it drag on. We are reasonably situated.
Prove your worth at sea.
Have orders for us.
So let's see how well the escort works.
Game
Battle
saved.
deck to attention.
Ship under attack.
Holy shit, he's an entire fleet attacking.
Don't forgive or forget.
Pumping smoke, Admiral.
Okay, meaning I will need
About
more
time
ships.
we toasted to profit.
Oh well, first I will send the
Ship
ship on
under
the
attack.
expedition. Yeah, ship is under attack. Oh great, they are attacking my trade ships. I see.
Aye.
I'm pretty sure it's time for the next expedition. Will we go for a rescue mission? I mean, that will probably give us people. Pirate
Ship under
hunts.
attack.
Well, I would go for the zoo.
Time to rummage in the old sea chest.
Okay, now time to check what items we can use. So, we will need hunting, force, and crafting. Why can't I put it into that socket? Equipped in ships, yeah, this is a ship. I guess because it's not a military ship. So 30 hunting. They were all equipped last time.
Battle cruiser ready.
Oh, now it works.
There's no forgiving. Never.
Weird.
If it's a fight you want, a fight you shall have. Oh!
That now is really a bummer. That is actually quite interesting for a soap factory. Instead of building processes wood. And she's also good at crafting. Yeah, it said that we cannot equip him on that socket.
These fabled lands exist after all.
Yeah, you can wait for a moment. There are things that are a little bit more important.
Good
So now
captains
again.
respect the sea, fear it.
Extra
Game
rations, diplomacy. Force, quite a lot actually. Force. Navigation. Hunting, but it doesn't give extra rations. I will just send the ship. We will see what happens. And in the meantime, we will get the rewards from here.
They'd go for a song at auction.
And we got nothing new. Which is, to be honest, a little bit disappointing.
All going smoothly. We can move on this.
I wish there was also an expedition for animals. An exhibition. Expedition, yeah. That would make things so much easier. Let's see what we get here.
The spectacle of the decade.
Ah, fuck.
Workers are dim drones to Queen Bee. Still, we need someone to do the dirty if we're to drag this city kicking and screaming into the future.
May we see these shores again.
Let's hope that will work out.
missing all the elements to produce a reaction.
If everything goes right, we actually should be able to produce the gramophones. And all we need aside of that is some felt,
We are reasonably situated.
of which we have enough there. So there might actually be a chance that everything works out. And we now got here a few more artisans.
What's going on?
Gramophones. I was honestly not prepared for this. But hey, we already got a couple of them in our storage.
Can't it be faster?
Yeah, the time should be enough. Wait, we need 190.
New orders?
We need more tortillas. Why do we always need tortillas?
Have orders for us. We are
I know that you guys are missing gramophones. And I know that with gramophones you would make me filthy rich. So that is probably what I'm going to do in the next episode. I mean, we have now done a little bit more of getting items, stuff like that. The next episode we are going to focus again on the production of goods to make our investors a little bit more happy, increase the amount of people that we have living in our city. Maybe we'll even be able to get our steam carriages. I mean, all we need actually is the couch makers. Because, well, we already get our steam motors. So whenever we need money,
Fire broke out.
we can just sell them.
Well, what a time to be alive.
Okay, now a little trick that I learned from the comments. Holding shift. Did not work entirely. But it deletes buildings of the same category. So, the good thing is, we actually don't need electricity anymore for these areas.
Well, what a time to be alive.
Oh, that's great. They're all so happy.
I'm confident it's ready to go. Right at you, in especially good humor. Changes? Really?
And with all of that available, we could actually get here like 20,000 investors on the island. Without too many issues.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Good.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Good. In the meantime, we should actually have been able to produce enough old gramophones. Not yet, but we are getting close.
Engines underway.
You share my own curiosity.
Do I?
Your
I don't
ship
know.
has returned from
I
its
always
voyage.
thought I was boring.
Cargo boat at the ready.
I'm more aiming for efficiency. So again, we need to prepare tortillas and fried plantains. Felt should be enough for the moment.
I hate waiting when I've spent good money.
Yeah, I was totally not prepared for this one. Alright, I totally forgot that we can actually now reduce the amount of piers on this island. Not that money matters, but it's just for the beauty of it. Okay then, so
Hold the crane.
All hands at the ready.
yeah, you have to wait for a moment. I'm busy doing things. Where are you going, by the way? Oh well, in the meantime we have more
We're
events.
under the weather.
Frozen Chasm. The crevasse swallowed your sailors. Attempting to cross the mountain pass was a risk, and your crew paid the price for their desire to test the odds. The rocky path turned to frozen snow, then to the still body of a glacier, its ominous presence plaguing the air with the smell of winter. Nights went faster than anticipated, and it didn't take long for the less cautious explorers to discover their freight of the ice mantles. Well, we got here 150%, so... Away in, following the glacier and identifying the contours by the bumps and gaps of its snow cape, your sailors find a spot of crunchy and brittle ice which covers the entrance of a steep slope leading into the crevasse. A wounded man lie at the bottom, doing their best to muff their whimpers of pain. Carry wounded up the slope. Up they go! Your sailors are athletes of great physical condition, and the wounded are no exception. They clench their teeth as they are pulled onto their companions' backs and carried up the tricky slope, helping their rescuers by balancing their movements and ignoring the gnawing pain. The morning greets them in a glorious scene of dumbfounded relief. So here we get more felt. We can also go to the old world. And battle cruiser over here. Pretty sure that it is now getting a few gramophones, but we'll wait a little bit. Yeah, gramophones. And is it a 2D bitmap or is it 3D? It's a 2D bitmap. But it looks good.
The other day, someone mistook me for an engineer's wife. Seems I must work twice as hard for half the recognition.
Ready for action.
Are we now really getting the gender gap into this game? So you're not allowed to.
I'll put you on trial, but be ready for the noose. Brave. Very brave.
Yeah, that is, for example, something that should work. Now, please, dear steamship, be quicker. So I have 28 minutes to try those. Let's hope it'll work out.
The festival has ended. The people celebrate your leadership. Your city has grown uglier.
Prepare to fire.
Oh, well. The harbor is aiding me.
Surely, but slowly. Tally ho.
Your harbor is under attack. Game saved.
Pumping smoke, Admiral. Battle path set. Engines underway.
We careen into the unknown.
Churning water, Admiral.
So, in the meantime,
Do not
the
let
next.
us be
Oh,
stricken.
is it the sickness again? These parasites must have come from the marsh goo, all that waist-high
People
waiting.
celebrate your leadership.
Now they nestle deep in your crew, who at risk of harm from their own madcap cures really need professional help. Oh, I tried to treat them. The doctors disagree. Madam, bloodletting gives our patients only a 50-50 chance as one. Sir, tinctures are seldom beneficial or effective on parasites. Try the latest tincture. Yeah, pleasant medicine doesn't help. Constant trips to the privy are now the only release for a Baccarin crew. The doctor admits to the failure of a tincture, but thankfully has something for diarrhea.
Some orders for us. Battle
Your
path
ship
set.
has returned from its voyage. Your ship has returned
Pumping
from its
smoke,
voyage.
Admiral.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
So is there
The
proof to
festival
pick
has
up?
ended.
Of course. Yeah, could you please hurry up?
Are on the warpath.
Your ship has returned from its voyage. Your city has grown uglier.
Carrier about.
Yay, we got more felt.
Begin the turn.
I hate waiting when I've spent good money.
Yeah, but in this time, you want to be patient. Trust me. The gramophones are on the way. meantime, I want more artisans.
Looks fair, but there's...
Hail to thee, high above the rest.
Yeah, they really have no reason to complain.
Battle deck to attention. Not too shabby.
Done the deed, have ya? Got away with it this time?
This time, yeah. I think you will like me in long term.
A fire broke out.
Why am I even making it so complicated for tracks? I mean, here in this case, yeah, it's clear, because I have to go down there. But here, I could just rotate it by 90%.
Crowds from far and wide.
Well, maybe something for later. Well, at least we were now able
I am writing a post
to do something. Well, we were able to do some quests now, finally for pirates. We get now our artisan quarter. The expedition is on the way, so in the next episode we are going for the production. And this here does not look properly rotated. That's better. Yeah, in long term we are probably running short on cigars and light bulbs. And glasses. So while we are waiting here, I can modify the trade routes, and this means that we will go here and we get Artisan out of the picture. And I will remove one ship from each route. And I will sell those ships.
All hands at the ready.
Yeah, those routes are now quite simple. Yeah, this now looks way better. We have now many resting ships.
Bring her around. Room to maneuver. Begin the turn.
And we will probably lose our speed bonus.
Now, here is a vital matter of queen and country.
Taking the initiative. Excellent.
800,000?
An empire covers
Wow.
both land.
Ollia reporting in.
More flexible than you imagined. Majesty will soon be mentioning you. Anyone for croquet?
New orders.
Pure pleasure. Don't tell me I've missed another appointment.
I died of boredom weeks ago, but they haven't. You've got the credentials.
Cargo station.
Now all these
Here
ships are
is a
coming in.
vital matter of queen and country.
No,
More
and
flexible
stop
than you-
blocking
I
the
present
notification
my
window.
humble
Ollia reporting in.
customs and excise, eh? Ah, yes, the bright.
Aye.
All in Her Majesty's name. Don't tell me I've missed it.
Do we still have enough train? Yeah, we do.
Game
Ollia
saved.
reporting in.
Ah, yes, the bright.
Aye.
More flexible than you imagined. Sir Archibald Blake. How?
It is still so many ships.
Cargo stations.
Now, here is a vital matter. The royal seal upon it.
Anyone for croquet? Her Majesty rarely needs.
Well, considering the amount of trade routes that we have, it's not really a surprise.
Come on, it's for it.
Plenty to get stuck in.
So, and now we can also remove here a few of the piers.
Aye.
Now,
And you
here is
guys
a vital matter of
will go here because I want to do some stuff.
Aye.
I want to sell some
Customs
stuff
and excise,
especially.
eh?
So, and the Rachel here,
What
you're
a
also
jolly.
going
Ever
to be
carved
sold.
a love spoon from. There's an unpleasant waft in the air.
Really?
You lost an influence bonus.
That was the one that overdid it. Okay, we are building a new one. Because I'm not willing to lose that bonus.
You gained an influence bonus.
For 25%. Yep, they're necessary.
It's a yawn, but we are reasonably situated.
Science, the future today.
I feel it reflects the time. Oh, impeccable timing, as always.
Oh, this seems to work.
important to be true to one.
I died of boredom weeks ago.
So, and yeah, now we can actually react to our expedition here to the event.
Prime and powder.
Jolly Roger, pirates! The torn flag bearing a skull crossbones is a shock to those on your expedition who thought they were a dying breed.
It's over.
The weather-worn ship emerges from the mist with prepared to plunder. Astride her bow stands her colorful captain, axe raised. Along her rails, the spectral silhouette of her starving crew, hungry to feed. Maneuver into attack position. I mean, we are well prepared. You swivel on the six-panks, ready to blow them away. Quickly setting sails to the curb momentum, your ship turns on the shallowest possible arc for a vessel this size. A maneuver only a tactician well accustomed to risk would attempt. Meanwhile, some of the crew have improvised a few grenades, should you want to make use of them. Fire the cannons or bombard them with handmade grenades? We will bombard them. The pirates weren't expecting such a crafty attack. I was saving these for a special occasion, your weaponsmith burps. The special brew he's concocted consists of a bottle filled with powder, a ham fuse, and an ale surprise. There's a shimmering sound as they explode, and when the smoke clears, your crew frisk the punctured bodies littering the deck, singing, "Rollicking band of pirates we." Yeah, I can confirm that we are not going to take the reward. So, let's see what the expedition has brought us. A few epic items. Pertwee's turbo generator affects all production bills. Maintenance cost plus 50%, providing electricity. Affects sewing machine factory, cannery and bicycle factory. Productivity plus 40%. That's like...
We are reasonably situated.
Could have been worse. Could have been better.
Best margins. Ours will be the
So
biggest
here,
and
do we have 160 tons of tortillas? That's a good question. Yes, we do. Okay, so we don't have to care about anything anymore. Aside from our new Artisan district. Don't worry, Artisan. I know you want a variety theater. You will get it. Are you happy now? Yeah, seems like they are. Isn't that great?
Oh, sweet fancy.
Okay then. Now you have our Artisan district. Yeah, seems like everything works out. Now I wonder
surely, but
what we will get from this botanical expedition.
Move on this.
Oh yeah, also as I said, I'm going to readjust for production in the near future. At least for a few things. Before we get into trouble.
Hold the crane.
Oh, also I want to make some money.
Room to maneuver. Begin the turn.
So is there something else that I might want to sell? Like champagne. Okay, and it looks a little bit like our lot bulb issue is coming from us actually not having enough filaments. So well, here. Oh, they are actually at full capacity, but I might have to increase them. Okay. So and you four, because, well, Archibald Blake is a little bit annoying with his quest.
I can't promise it won't be. You lack the guts to carry it through.
I just don't have a war fleet.
Ship constructed.
Okay, here are things that we can actually buy.
Cargo stations.
Welcome to the Emporium Exotique.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Is it?
I knew you wouldn't leave disappointed.
Punctilious Physician. That sounds like something we can put into our town hall. Okay, that is an item that we already have.
Hold the crane.
Just browsing.
We have the devil to pay.
Do you?
There be monsters abroad.
A fistful of doubloons. The ship's coffers have been emptied. Your person knew these new recruits had a wicked air about them. As soon as the ship reached port and the sailors were allowed some rest, the 3 landsmen merged with the local crowd and disappeared. And with them went weeks of pay. The theft was planned in every minute detail. Your sailors have been robbed by professionals. Track them down! The fleeing footprints are easily found. The tracks of the thieves' limping leaders stand out in the dust. The grazing light of the setting sun highlights the path for your huntsmen to follow, leading them away from the town and closer to its river, where the tracks disappear into water. The hills rise sharply on the other side. Well, create a raft, cross the river. A safe passage. The raft is basic but sturdy, and it crosses the river without losing so much as a plank. The crew board the opposite bank safely, and climb the hill that rises beyond it. On the other side they happen upon a vast enclosed field, a pen for horse breeding. A quick discussion with the owner confirms that the thief stole several animals mere hours ago. The land beyond is barren and unfit for explorers and fit. Your crew needs horses. Buy horses. Wow, I can even get horses for a home. The horses catch up with your prey in no time. In a flurry of dust and whinnying, the mounts assail the barren plains. The blurry hot air parts to reveal the thieves. Perch atop horses that are already exhausted from their mishandling. Your riders surround them, and the menace of your superior numbers and your drawn pistols hushes any resistance. The sailors, both satisfied and avenged, retrieve their loot and entrust scoundrels to the local law. Well then, sounds like something that went quite well.
I can tell you're searching for something.
Hi.
Can I help you? I'm here if you need me.
Olio reporting in.
Welcome to the Emporium Exotique.
Equipped and salvage, increased chance of finding artifacts, okay. Marshland. Subalpine.
Begin the turn.
Don't touch.
So, and what do we get here? Nothing too special. Yeah, we got that one already. Enchanted, medicinal, Cordillera, okay.
I can tell you're searching for something.
The festival has ended.
Effects Red Pepper Farm.
Your city has grown up.
Interesting. So, and I don't think we got the mantle already. The Tulsi.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Can I help you?
We don't have that one yet as well.
Just browsing.
Carry her about.
I can tell you're searching for something. Don't touch.
Okay, Bilberry, Dandelion. Oh, horses. Here we can get the giant water lily, because we already got the normal one, yeah.
Welcome to the Emporium Exotique. Just browsing.
Bring her around.
I'm here if you
Don't
need
you
me.
dare to just cancel. So I'm pretty sure we already got the Staghorn Coral. Yep.
Welcome to the Emporium Exotique.
Ooh, more potato more potato productivity. Again, culture, statue of... Well, I'm too lazy to speak that. Yeah, I got that one already.
Ollia reporting in.
I'm here if you need me.
Deep sea dragonfish, abyssal depths.
Room to maneuver.
Go on then. Let's hear your daring tales.
Hermit jellyfish. No!
Say.
Darn it! I misclicked. That was not what I intended.
Can I help you? I'm here if you need me.
The marshmallow.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Did we get that one already? Nope, we didn't.
Welcome to the Emporium Exotique. Just browsing. Go on then. Let's hear your daring tales.
It's actually quite expensive what I'm doing here.
Welcome to the Emporium Exotique.
Yeah, we already got to the Tulsi.
On our way.
Yeah, you are going to get that one.
Bring her around.
So,
Go on then. Let's hear your daring
marshmallow, we got all
tales.
that. I'm pretty sure we also got the peacock already. Yep.
New orders.
Don't touch.
Purple sexy
Hold
fresh.
the crane.
Got that one also.
Just browsing.
Here we now got
On
that.
our way.
The helmet jellyfish. So it has been a good trade.
I feel a certain... Can't it be faster? We
Could be
are
faster if
reasonably
you would not be
situated.
complaining. Okay, Yeah. 11,250 investors. This is just so crazy with all these ships. Sometimes it's necessary. And apparently the game is calculating with so many ships, otherwise the trade bonus would not, well, otherwise you would get that one earlier. The city festival in Navaja is ending soon. That is interesting.
We careen into the unknown.
New event.
Gnash
Okay.
your hook and cutlass.
The trial. Crew faced with bloody customs of a foreign land. Well, we know that. A reward discovered. Tarnished silver coins. What could a lord do against a C4 champion? The Prince's warrior is nothing more than a scarecrow in shiny armor, and your own cotton-clad fighter scoffs at his tacky opponent. Walking wardrobe is stripped, grabbed, and thrown overboard in a single movement. As per foreign laws, your crew receives compensation and the name is cleared. Yeah, we don't have the space for that.
Cargo boat at the ready. New orders.
So, time to put some new items in Vizu. The Great Coral Reef. Yeah, we can actually complete that. And we got a manta. Ah, there it is. And we just completed a set. What does it do for us? Effects, worker residence, artisan residence, and operator residence. Happiness +2.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
And we can start 2 more sets. I don't really want to. Because that will require me to invest more influence. So... well, I guess this one is becoming the Amazonas set.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Then we have a purple pitcher plant. So, and we have 2 more sets that we can start. We could go here with a small marshland set. The Sargossa Sea. And the other set will be the Near East. The papyrus.
A great moment for all of us.
So, what did we get during the expedition?
Opens.
A balloon fish. Albino alligator. Alligator sinensis, a white pigmented lizard of ease, very protective of its eggs. And we got a swordfish.
I hereby inaugurate this cooperative.
There's just, well, is that now the last of the Sea Predator set? Seems like it. So we can put in here the swordfish.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Giving us an additional set bonus. Affects fisheries per farms for fish oil factories. Yep, but only on this island, so it doesn't really help me here. There's really just that if you have a little production item for that, you just build their mini zoo with these 3 modules. But I want to have a big one. Okay, that sounds wrong, but still. And the botanical garden is also making some progress. I think the episode should end now.
It's still going.
It definitely has been taken way too long again. Oh well, what can I say? When I'm in the middle of a game, I don't want to interrupt it. So, am I aiming for the zoo for thumbnail?
Game save.
Honestly, I don't know. I'll go for Botanical Garden. So, as always, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me. It makes me happy. And yeah, it motivates me to continue doing all of this. I mean, it's a hobby and not a profession, so there's also that. And yeah, if you have any feedback, questions or whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. And if you want to get notified whenever I upload something new, then feel free to check your notification settings and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, additional to that, you may also join our community Discord. You will find an invitation link in the video description below. And with that, I'm going to sign off for today. I bid you a nice rest of the week. Yeah, I actually don't know when I'm going to upload this, but well, never mind. So yeah, see ya!